Give it a try.
It's not about paella, I just think of Seinfeld. I almost bought a children's book that's like Seinfeld characters yesterday at Tops. I was a little short on money, so I didn't, but
Kind of a one-pot
I just had to tell everybody.
And you got
Look
kind of
at
a
this
tomato
stuff.
base and then all these vegetables. That one blew me away. Yes, same thing, right? Delicious. Unbelievable.
Interesting.
Exactly.
I think this stuff is very, some of this is different, like,
You never met them.
I tried to.
I don't know, I would hope a croquettes aren't like
You know that's
a
difficult to cook.
crocodile.
It was hard to
There's
cook. It's hard
different,
to-
like, come on, it's right next to octopus. Octopus empanadas. It's actually probably really good because if you like calamari and stuff like that.
I was
But
like, I asked him for one dish, he gave me 3 dishes, and I couldn't cook that much. So I
anyways, we just hanging out. I wasn't planning on making a video, but I wanted
You
to
know something though.
see what that is, I guess, some of this stuff. I like to cook, so
Yes, I know.
With the meat, like what I mean.
I try to be open-minded and trying different foods, but I don't know about some things like
How can you like sometimes you want to croissant, sometimes
animals'
you wanna
balls
make
and shit. Okay, let me just stop. But I'm just making a point. Because if you ever watch Fear Factor, then you know what I'm talking about. But I am so sorry to, I'm just saying, because it's a real thing throughout the whole world, and you know, you're gonna have some disagreements on different foods, and it's like that with everything in the whole world too. So it's like we all just put our good ideas together and kind of compromise and figure it out. And I hope they can do that with the whole war situations throughout the world as well. Anyways, it's like that with food. Since it's Sunday, I guess I'm just gonna end on that. Oh, I'm getting a fucking applause. Not really, but we'll just pretend, I guess, right? I just thought I should sum it up like that. So we need to not fight over stupid shit. That's what I'm getting clear from God right now. Is people fighting over stupid shit or being just childish instead of being, you know, like the older you get, you learn and you get experience through your life and that's history, is time. So, you know, it's just good to improve upon yourself and not just keep making the same mistakes. Now, I know my life is different than most, but it's not that different. It's like, it is, but it's not. It's just that anybody and everybody could be a victim of, as far as like having either family people with their other people who have dark secrets, and then their paths cross you at all in any way. Like, that happens. Even people you don't even know. It's like, they do something stupid, and then you look stupid, and then you don't... It's like, I don't even know you at all. And then, you know what I mean? Like, or people can be cool, but then they're not... You can see through the bullshit because they're not that cool. You either cool or you're not, I guess. Like I said, nobody's perfect, but... So, I'm just going over like a whole general thing as far as how people are. If people are like da about me and themselves, like trying to put themselves on a pedestal, and they don't even communicate it with me at all or never did shit for me, then what the fuck is that? But like, my sick parents, my sister, like, that's what it is. They sick, and I just made that choice. I just hope that they understand, like, I'm moving forward, and I'm gonna do my best to not come on a clown and talk shit about them. So, like, that's not my life. I've explained this several times about my YouTube was never supposed to be about them and their drama. Just like my music was never, like, supposed to be about them and their drama. So it's just like, ew, you know... It's like, if I don't mean shit to you, but you just want to dump your shitty feelings. Like, nah. And that's with anybody, and I recognize that right away with people. It's not even, like, hard to see. You just can't make excuses and lie to yourself, but you don't want to, like, overdo it and make it, like, somebody wants to make a problem, and they're like, nah, and, you know, making shit for you, and they want you to react, or they lie, or whatever, like, the gaslighting thing. So it's just keep walking with God is my best advice on that, because you're gonna see that. Anyways, it's so weird. I'm showing this video. You're gonna see this kind of stuff because this is what's going on in the world right now. It's not like I'm off, the world is very off, but you can hear everything I'm saying makes sense. It's just crazy, right? Think about it. Like, is it me or is it the world? Like, you know, oh, like, you know, think about it. Am I being fake at all? No, I'm not. So that's why it comes out like that. Isn't that something? But I'm like so hungry right now. I'm gonna make some pancakes. Yeah, we're all, we all, it's rough out here for everybody right now. Everybody's got a, budget. Stuff is expensive, and then it's just crazy. But you gotta just stay optimistic and be smart. So yeah, but people are like too much about themselves, and then that's why there's not so much unity as there should be. That's why nobody gives a shit. Like, I'm living in a hotel with my baby, and like, I'm not gonna say nobody cares. I feel like people could care more or care at all, and shit, like, but yeah, it's, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, there really is no support, and that's the reality of it, and I'm fine, but it is, if I wasn't so healed and so, like, on top of my fucking game and just giving a shit, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm hungry. Like, I do feel like how America is like a third world country now or something. Like, all this shit you see on TV. So, it is real. Like, and I'm not scared about the shit either, but I'm not saying this to get people upset. Like, everything is just coming out because God wants it to be said. But it's very true. Like, I feel all this. I think about these things. I think about things, and then it comes together. God gives me these answers. Like, wow, Think about it, though. Yeah. And then there's been people from other countries talking about people and the scams and stuff. So that means that some countries or some places you think are poor are not, and we are poor in America. Yeah, like, isn't that something to really think about? Also, I spoke about this before, about the whole Christopher Columbus thing, and he said this is supposed to be, he supposedly discovered America, and he thought he was in India, and he called the Native Americans Indians. No, what really happened, if he really did anything, he actually did go to India and invaded there and ruined stuff for people in India and Africa. That's my thoughts and my belief on that. That's what God wants me to know and to tell the people. And they lied and said they came to America because they wanted to control, people, enslave the people. And it's not just for, like, with black folks, it's and, like, of whatever descents, or you know what I mean. It's not just it is targeted people, but it's different people. There's so many cultures throughout the whole world, but it's the bad people, and they didn't, this is what they thought they had to do. They didn't really think they had to do it. They just were greedy, and then these kind of people is like the people, my parents and like my sister. So anyways, I'm just trying to make sure this baby don't get into trouble in my bathroom. Hold on, I'm talking. Just give me a second, please, pretty please. I like, she's really good. All I do, communicate. And yes, I am not so sure what the fuck happened, except that I washed my clothes by hand. Yes, this is very strange. Like I said, I'm aware of the irony. Like, I'm showing off a video with food, and then here we are. But these are the times we live in, and if you don't have some kind of spiritual, like, God is gonna show people, you don't have to just be all fake and all this. Like, you don't have anything to be afraid of if you want to try to, if you have some kind of idea that is going to make the world better, He's gonna help you, but you gotta, like, not give up on the shit. You know, like, but it's about better. We're not here to just be greedy and selfish. But no, we don't have to just give everything away and then be suffering either. You can't just be suffering by yourself. That's not how God designed us, to just, so we can just feel like that. And I was watching something with my daughter, and they're talking about Friends, and oh, no, actually, it's funny, it was a comedy thing. It was with Kristen Wiig, and, like, she was playing two characters. The girl who meets a guy, and she's on a vacation, she has her friend, and then she is, like, pretending like she's not with this guy, or I don't know, but the other character is, Kristen Wiig is, like, supposed to be very Asian looking, like, but she's supposed to be having, like, a skin condition. I'm saying she has the white powder face, the white painted face, and anyways, I will just say that you could see more of her actual Asian heritage in that movie. But anyways, it was a good movie. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's 2 days in a row drinking this strong Tim Hortons coffee and not eating enough. I think it's just, like, making my nerves, like a little bit. But I think, honestly, it's not just that. I'm gonna be feeling like this till I have a house, unfortunately. And, like, not all the time, consistently, every second of the day, or every day even. But here and there, like, I'm checking myself out, like, so, since I'm doing this video now, don't get scared, I'm gonna show you my bathing suit. I said don't get scared. Okay, so I told you don't get scared. I said I was gonna show you my bathing suit. So here we are. It's kind of hard to do this just right, but, so if you're wondering what the hell I'm wearing here with this, well, I have got 3 bathing suits from a garage sale, and this, whoops, I know my bathroom's a hot mess, but I have to put some things in here and keep the door closed so she don't, just to keep her safe with certain things. Anyway, or just for my peace of mind and everything as well, but her safety. Yeah, so the thing, it unsnaps in the back from time to time. And it's like that with all 3 of them. Whoops, okay. But again, for $20 at a garage sale, I got 3 bathing suits, a nice duffel bag that you could, like, take to a beach or something, baby socks, the cornhole set, this Brita thingy here. I'm trying to think off the top what else. Oh, my shirt that says sassy and classy. I think it says that. I was trying to check that out to make sure it was on point. But yeah, so I was showing you my bathing suit. So anyways, if I'm not wearing this, I'll put another sports bra. I'm just not gonna take that chance, because, like, it'll be fine. Like, I broke this bathing suit, and you could say, like, it needed me to, like, I had to, yeah, you can hear the baby quote-unquote banging around. That's not really banging, but, yeah, wonderful, right? Anyways, it's all good. So as you know from my other videos, I'm on my, you know what that time of the month. I'm on day 2. So I literally showed you how to make a pad with, like a baby diaper or something. I mean, that's what it is. I just took one of them and I made I tried to make like 4, but I ended up putting like a couple of them together just because at some point. But yeah, so I'm like used mostly. I'm on the last of them, so that's. Anyways, I'm making my point. I was gonna say, or I wanted to just say this before to some, since I've been. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a bathing suit, first of all, and it's like that time of the month, it's just weird, right? So it's not like I'm going swimming because there's no pool here for one thing. But I was thinking about that idea about the whole bathing suit. It's called a bathing suit because you're washing it. It's like back in the day, people must have had the bathing suit on to wash their ass in the river and stuff. Anyway, so what I'm getting at with this bathing suit, why am I wearing it, you ask? Well, I was washing clothes. I accidentally threw my bra in. I literally, what the hell? That's weird. My purse falls right when I said that. Did you see me touch it or anything? No, you didn't. Do you see me jumping or pounding? But it could be the baby's moving, pounding, banging around. She's not really, but. So yesterday, one lady who works here said the baby was banging, and I moved, I had this sign hanging. She was just moving the sign around and going ding ding on the light thing. And I told her so many times not to do it. I whooped on her little butt not to do it, and she's pretty good about it for the most part, but she wants to play and make music, and I taught her how to play the drums, so, there's that, but, so anyways, like I said, laundry issues is why, but this is actually a nice, helpful thing. I'm sure some women, anybody who's watching this, might have put it together in their head by now at this point. A bathing suit, as long as it's fitting comfortably like this, it's not too tight. Although, like I said, yeah, this thing, they could unsnap, but it's not too tight. It was a little bit in the beginning, not too tight, but I'm just saying I did have to break this in a little bit, but it wasn't about that. It's just kind of ghetto. So there's that part too. So about with the straps. But anyways, that's why I have the sports bra on. And it is annoying because sometimes this will just unsnap. So then I have to take this part down and do all of that and readjust it, snap it again. But when you're wearing a bathing suit and you have to go to the bathroom, you can always over to the side, but you have to make sure everything, and then you have to kind of hold that there. I'm just saying that, but you don't have to. You can just obviously do that. But anyways, my point I'm making is, so if you, as a woman, I'll just say this, or men don't know or whatever, or some do, but when you wear a tampon, it's the inserted thing, that makes you more crampy and stuff. But pads can be messy, obviously. All I'm saying is the whole pad situation, I'm less crampy, but, wearing my bathing suit is helpful right now, and holding it in place is all I'm saying, because it's more uncomfortable when your pad is, shifting around and all of that. So I think I did a good job of, with the freaking, pad tampon explanation for other people that don't understand. But yeah, I am doing alright here, I guess. So I don't really believe in diets, but I don't believe in overdoing it either. You have to have the balance. You want to have healthy stuff in your diet. There's so many herbs and all this stuff that's good for you. Cooking with garlic is good, ginger, but I'm just saying, you want your food to taste good and you enjoy it, and then you're probably less likely to indulge maybe, but you don't always have to eat when you're hungry, but you want to eat and you don't want to starve, and you don't. It's just like, it pisses me off, I'm not gonna lie. I seen Rebel Williams commercial, 2 times her commercial. Like, I get it, you are in control and you don't have to eat a dino nugget or ice cream, but no, if I want that, I'm gonna eat. Like, if you're hungry, you should eat, but you don't have to indulge. And then for those who go to restaurants all the time, remember that all of that is probably more fattening because it's supposed to be, because you're spending your money on stuff that costs more because it's better, or just it tastes better. But there's also stuff that you don't have to spend so much money on and it'll taste good as well. So I like to cook, and I can cook, and even though I'm not super rich right now or anything, I can anyways,